You know that one girl from the Brady Bunch? No, not that one. Her sister. You know, the Marsha one. Well, yeah, I'm Jen, and that's me. I mean, it's not that I'm jealous of my sister Marsha. I mean, Maggie. Just that, well, our parents are always crawling and stitching, so I like to call it. Just mainly just a combo of crying, yelling, screaming, and you get it. Anyways, they hardly ever notice we exist nowadays. So it is still up to me to take time out of my senior year so that I can drop her off and pick her up so that she can see her friends. And I just always have to protect Maggie. Do you hear that? That's the sound of crawling and stitching. Come on, Maggie, let's go. We've all lost people before. Sometimes the people we've lost we were once very protective over. And other times it's the opposite. Other times we are protective of people because we've lost people in the past and are afraid of doing it again. In this piece, Jen is very protective of her sister, Maggie. Maybe a little too protective. The Yearbook by Danz. Like I said, I'm in my senior year, so I'll be graduating high school soon and going to college. And let me tell you something. If there's one thing I'm looking forward to about college, it's not having to eat that crap they serve you in the cafeteria. 3 weeks ago, the chess team had a banquet catered by the lunch ladies. And the lunch ladies managed to poison the entire chess team just before nationals. The culprit, bad lettuce. I mean, seriously, who gets sick from lettuce? And how am I supposed to protect my sister from lettuce? Sounds a little ridiculous if you ask me. Maggie, come on. So when it comes to my sister, I would say I'm pretty protective over her, and with good reason. She looks 16. She's not 16, she's 13. And do you know the boys at age 16? So anytime I see a boy approach Maggie, I go up there and do what any big sister would do. That'll show him. I don't really mind doing it. Maggie, on the other hand, she hates it. But she's my sister, so I gotta protect her. It's funny. I remember that one day she got caught skipping school. I did that once, and I was on lockdown for a good 3 months. And Maggie almost never gets in trouble. She's always looked at as the princess, and me, I'm not. Not that I ever want to be a princess or anything, or that there's anything wrong with being a princess. Anyway, she ended up getting off easy at school. An afternoon of detention. But the hard part was telling our parents. They would look at you and just stare, silence. I mean, I would rather be bombarded with screaming. Do you know what the silent stare is like? It's awkward. Yes, yeah, and Maggie didn't want to have to go through that. Hello, Maggie? Oh, you got caught skipping? Yeah, I can pick you up. Sure, I'll be right there. When I got there, Maggie started to cry. It wasn't often that she cried in front of me because she always puts up that tough guy act, but when she did, it made me realize that she's still a little girl. I'm so sorry, Jill. Please don't tell Mom and Dad. It's fine, Maggie. I won't. Good thing I didn't overreact, right? Anyway, it was almost graduation time, and I was pumped. This year, for all the seniors, they were having a little assembly as a final moment of being together. Now, the assembly was at 4, and Maggie needed to be picked up at 4:45. So, no way that's happening, right? So, I get a call from Maggie. This time, she's telling me that today Sarah's mom is picking her up, and she begged me not to check up on her. And although I didn't like the idea, I thought, hey, what could possibly go wrong? That day, getting into my car, I started to feel sick. My stomach started hurting. Figured the pain was either the tacos I had for lunch, which pretty likely, or nerves about graduating. I just sat there a moment until the pain went away. And on the way home, I passed by Maggie's school, which was on the way. Noticed that there were a bunch of ambulances around there. Figured, damn, they must have served those tacos at Maggie's school too. And you know what? Based on that chess team story, whatever happened at Maggie's school couldn't be that bad, right? When I got home, I could hear my parents had gotten into yet another argument. Clearly, they had forgotten that I just graduated from high school. Usually I'd leave them alone, but I'm nosy. Hey mom, hey dad, what's wrong? Jill, where were you? What? What happened? What's the problem? They told me that my sister had died about 25 minutes after the accident. Now here I am, joking about tacos and graduating, and she's out there and she can't even breathe. And for once, I couldn't do anything. No, Mom, where were you? It's not my job to look after Maggie, but it's yours, but you were never there. And now she's gone. Forever. I went back to school about a week later to get Maggie's things. Principal McGee came up to me and told me that he was so sorry to hear about what happened, but I didn't feel like hearing it. He gave me Maggie's yearbook and told me that over the past few days, all of Maggie's friends and teachers had signed it, and I figured he really wanted me to read it, so, why not? About an hour had passed, and there were only a few more signings left to read. After I read the last one, I started to say something, but then got choked up. Maggie, wherever you are right now, just want to let you know that I'm sorry. I know it was my job to protect you. And for 13 years, I did. But one day, I failed. I'm sorry, Maggie. Couldn't protect you. I couldn't be the perfect big sister. I'm sorry. Just Maggie. I tried to protect you. I couldn't. Thank you.